Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for reading. So, this is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Libras, what do you need to know coming up? Here you are as the Empress. You need to know, and any advice is so welcome. For Libras, please. Libras. Okay, let's see what we got here. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. Most of the readings kind of work like stories. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, the wheel, nice. Okay, so we have two cards left to go with the rest of the cards for the second part of the reading. So Libras, the overall energy is the Ten of Swords. Boy, that's a lot better than what it looks. The Ten of Swords is the card I call the end. It's the end of the pain, the end of the suffering. There's no 11. 10 is the end. And it's truth and clarity. That's what swords are all about. That bring things to an end, whatever it is you might be going through. So let's keep reading. I don't know why I can't leave these cards alone. Up here in your highest energy is the Three of Swords. Yeah, you've been going through some heartache. Wow. See the rain? Those are tears. And there might have been a third party, but I have to see more cards than this to say that there probably is. But this is definitely an aching heart, but it will be coming to an end because you're going to be getting a lot of truth. You're going to get clear on things that are going to help you get past this. This Three of Swords now, so far we're all swords, is next to the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of illusion. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling trapped, not being able to see your way out, not being able to see your way forward. Blindfolded, bound. Look at all those swords of truth and clarity all around that person there. So, but your feet aren't bound, your mouth is not bound, so you're not trapped. It's just a feeling of being trapped. So I feel like someone has been in your life that has been causing you heartache. And you've been feeling kind of bound by whoever this is, but you're not. You are free to move forward, okay? I just want to get that clear. So to me, since the Eight of Swords is right above the Ten of Swords, you will be moving forward because it's the end of pain and suffering. It's the end of the Three of Swords, and you will see your way to get out of this situation of pain. I have the King of Cups right next to the Eight of Swords. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy, male or female. All the cards are male or female. You have a huge cup that you can offer someone, but you're pulling it back. You're holding it very close to yourself here. So, you have a huge cup. You're pulling it back. You're kind of taking charge, it feels like, of your life. You're looking at the truth. You're getting clear about what you need to do in moving forward. And as I told you, I'm always looking for advice in these cards. Here's the Empress right under the Three of Swords and right next to the Ten of Swords. The Empress is the card for Taurus or Libra. So this is you. This is you anyway. The Empress, oh gosh, you're such a beautiful person inside. So this card comes out to remind you of who you are, what you're all about. So you are very kind and thoughtful, you're considerate, you're respectful, you're generous. You have so many wonderful qualities about just being you as a person on Earth. So, you know, in moving forward, you need to move forward with someone who has a lot of those same qualities when this card shows up, or it will not work. You'll be compromised. So you can't compromise yourself. You're a Libra for sure. And so this is under that Three of Swords and right next to the overall energy of the Ten of Swords. So these cards are reminding you of what you deserve, who you are, and you are remembering who you are and what you deserve. And you're pulling back that cup of love from whatever situation this is that has caused you pain. I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Ten of Swords and right under the King of Cups. So the Five of Pentacles, this is that feeling of being abandoned, ghosted, left alone, disregarded. So, you know, it is a lonely kind of feeling, an alone type feeling, but that's part of the pain, and this is part of what's coming to an end. I have the Moon under the Empress. This is Pisces. The card for Pisces. So here, the King of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So now we have 2 for Pisces. But the energy is what's most important. The Moon is about hidden things to be revealed. It's about like night turning to day. Something's being exposed here with the Moon. Sometimes it's a secret, you know, that comes to light. Sometimes it's just something, maybe it's what was holding you in this Eight of Swords type energy. Things come to light, things get clear, and now you see your way out. And that's kind of how I feel what's going on here. And not without some help from the universe, the Wheel of Fortune. This is wonderful. This is, you know, you can probably, people, when this card shows up in your reading, a lot of people say that they can feel the pushing, the pulling, the whispering in their ear to move forward. You can't stop that wheel once it starts turning. You can slow it down sometimes, but you cannot stop it. And it's all for the better. Will for the better is how you need to read this. The Wheel of Fortune. So the universe is definitely involved in helping you move forward by, you know, letting some things shine for you. Some things that maybe you did not notice before or were ignoring that now are coming to light. And they are really helping you to get past whatever it is that you're going through. I do have the Four of Swords on the other side of the Wheel of Fortune and under the Five of Pentacles. Now, whether you were rejected or abandoned or just ghosted or just that feeling of being disregarded, you've spent time alone. And it's very spiritual. See the stained glass windows here. So you spent time alone, and in your alone time, you spent a lot of time either praying, meditating, soul searching. It's for the truth. It's for the clarity. See all those swords? And they come to you. And so you're becoming clear. So this time that you're spending alone is really turning out to be good time alone, because this is what's helping you move past that Three of Swords energy and that Eight of Swords energy. Let's take out the second part of this reading. Let me get the rest of the cards. For Libras, please. What else do they need to know? Coming up. These in the right order. What's coming up for Libras? 1, 2, 3, 5. I think I got them. If not, I'll keep shuffling. Let's see. Temperance. Yeah. Not only the universe, you have your guardian angels and spirit guides all around you. I do have them. I have the cards that we need for this reading. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I have the Queen of Wands looking right at the King of Cups. Okay, that water sign. This is your energy though. You're feeling worn out. You feel like you've been dragged through the mud. You know, that staff is actually holding you up. See the bandage on the head here, really at your wit's end, and you're looking at this energy. And I think you just kind of like, you get clear about what's going on, and you're like, okay, the straw that broke the camel's back. It happened. So here you are on the other side of the Nine of Wands with the Three of Wands. Much better. Okay. So the Three of Wands, this is you holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and looking out over the world. And there's 3 ships. Let me get that close. There's 3 ships way out there. And you're waiting and watching and wondering, when is your ship coming in? Is it really still out there? Well, yes, it is out there. Oh, goodness. So I have Temperance right next to the Three of Wands. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the thing about Sagittarius is this is your guardian angels and spirit guides here. This is Temperance. And their job here is to get you tempered. So tempered is like, they want you to pull that foot out of the waters of emotion and put it on the ground with the other foot. They want you to get rebalanced because this whole thing throws you off balance. And they want you to be patient in moving forward. Patience is right next to the Three of Wands. Be patient. Be grounded. Your ship is out there. It will come in. So you are not alone. Even if you're feeling alone, you've got the universe and your guardian angels and spirit guides all around you. Now, under this Nine of Wands and next to the Five of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. Here's the offer. Yeah. The offer's coming in. This is a sincere love offer. It could be something as simple as wanting a cup of coffee or going for a walk. But whoever offers this or wants your phone number, whatever, they are very sincere. They're not playing games, okay? So I just need to let you know that. So it's like you needed to figure this other relationship out, get clear about what was going on, in order for your ship to come in, and this is your ship actually coming in. And it's, actually a very strong soulmate. Look, your guardian angels and spirit guides are up there again. This is the Lovers, the card for Gemini. So Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Lovers, very strong soulmate energy. They're on that ship. It's right under the Three of Wands, right next to the Knight of Cups. They're coming in, okay? You have a very strong soulmate. You might have been lovers in another lifetime, but you have definitely known each other in another lifetime being soulmates. And this is a strong attraction. This is one that is almost immediate. So they're coming in. They're out there. Be patient. Get balanced. Get grounded for when this happens. I have the Three of Wands, or the Two of Wands, right next to the Lovers and right under Temperance. There you are again, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and the other hand you're holding the World. That's the new life cycle that you'll be entering. Temperance is saying there is a new life cycle out there for you. I know you're thinking about it. I know you're dreaming about it. It is out there. So it is like within reach, okay? So Temperance, don't get ahead of yourself. Just take care of yourself, get yourself together, get your thoughts together, get yourself rebalanced, because this, like I say, this type of energy over here can throw you way off balance, and you are a Libra, and you definitely need to be balanced and grounded and patient. So, and patience isn't one of Libra's best virtues either. So I'm a Libra, so I can laugh about it. I have the Death card, Libra Sun anyway. So I have the Death card under the Knight of Cups and next to the Four of Swords. This is the card for Scorpio, so Scorpio could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So, but the energy here is the end of the old, the beginning of the new. This is leaving the old behind and heading towards the new. It's like a transformation, a card of transformation. And that's what you'll be doing. And it comes through all this healing. This Four of Swords is a very strong spiritual healing card. And it's under the Knight of Cups. So definitely things are changing. Relationships are changing. There's communication coming in. Right under the Lovers, right next to the Death card, the Eight of Wands. This is back and forth. This can be anything. This is through the airways. Anything from texts, the video chats, smoke signals, anything through the air. But this is back and forth, and I think this is how you get to know each other. So it could be that you go online. It could be through Facebook. It could be just, they might ask for your phone number, and then you get to know each other. It's something like that. And then we have the Page of Wands right next to the Eight of Wands and under the Two of Wands. Boy, I think this goes for the both of you. I think you both have a lot to say. The Page of Wands is all about something brewing from the bottom of your feet and coming out your mouth, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. I feel like you're going to talk and talk and talk, that you have a lot from both of you to talk about as far as making a fresh start in life. You've probably been through a lot of the same issues that you're getting behind you. You're going to connect. There's going to be a connection here. A lot of talking and a lot of speaking truths and moving forward going on. I think the Knight of Cups is also leaving something behind and moving forward. Okay, I'm going to take out an Angel card, and then I'll take out a Universe card. Ooh. So let's see what your guardian angels have to say. It may not have to do with this reading. It could be something I was not able to cover. One more shuffle. Then I'm going to cut these cards. Let's find your card. For Libras, for over, please. Where is your card? Glasses on. Read it. Oh goodness, it's there it is, right there. Okay, it's the Six of Thought. I'm going to read this card to you. Peaceful times are on the horizon. Yay. And here you're looking over the horizon right here, right here. The storms have passed, you're letting it go, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. Yes. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Things are really going to be looking up for you, Libras. So let's take out a universe card for you. Right here. And let's see what the universe has to say. This is usually advice, you know, on what to keep in mind in moving forward or something like that. Okay, let's take you out. A card here for Libras, and there it is. It's right there. I do not need to monitor my thoughts. Okay, so it's card number 9. If nine means anything to you, and here's the back of it, and I'm going to read it to you. Rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, like the law of attraction, okay, trying to think positive all the time. So rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling. For if you should choose a thought not in harmony with your broader intentions, you will feel the discord. And then you can redirect your thought to something that feels and therefore serves you better. I would listen to that a few times. Really, really excellent advice for this reading. Wow, Libras. This was a good reading for you. Where am I going to put that? I need to move something here. I just got started on readings, and here we go. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.